Direct from the Six, world-renowned, Canada's largest city, with Canada's biggest thinkers, visionaries, and hustlers. This is Startup Talk, featuring the founders, funders, innovators, and community leaders who've led Canada's startup ecosystem right here in Toronto. You'll hear the challenges, the failures, the successes. Toronto's Startup Podcast gives you the full story direct from the entrepreneurs and influencers who've made a difference. Now, the host of Startup Talk, the founder of TorontoStarts, the Startup Coach.
You mentioned that people come first, so emphasizing the importance of purpose-led teams. What's your approach to fostering a culture of engagement and purpose at IQ offices?
It's all about living it. It's all about when you look at what the purpose is behind what it is that we do. So we create amazing days of work. That's what we want to do. We want to create these amazing experiences for you when you come to the office. We want you to do your best work when you're at IQ. We want you to feel valued. We want you to know that we care. And that's really what it's all about. And when you look at our ability to affect so many people, because we have over 400 offices within our portfolio. And so, our on-site teams are able to affect someone's day by the way they greet them in the morning, by what they know about them, by the way that they connect with them on site, by the way they remove, I'll go back to friction again, the friction around workspace, whenever there's challenges related to internet or computer or whatever the case may be, that they're taking care of that. That really is what it's all about. And what we see feedback. We see feedback from our members. And I say this to our staff when we do onboarding, because I onboard every single one of our staff members when we have new staff members come to IQ. When members come to me and talk about the business, they sometimes will talk about the spaces and how beautiful they are and the great buildings they're in and that sort of thing. But that may be 10% of the conversation. 90% of the conversation is all about how do you find such amazing people? How did you find this person? How did you find that person? They are just so good. They are so attentive. They're so caring. I feel like they're part of our team, right? And that is, that kind of feedback that we get, and we share that feedback, and we have wow moments that we share with the teams, and and the things that we can do that are really special and thoughtful and meaningful to our members. That is really behind the purpose of what we do. And it really shows in the people that we hire and the people that we have at IQ, because the people that we have want to serve. That's really what it comes down to. They want to serve. They want you to have an amazing day. They will do this without the praise, but the praise comes, and they just go on and on about this. And it just reinforces to me, again, going back to the people, that the people are so important. But when you go into the office every day, and unlike working at a traditional company where you have your set group of staff, you have different groups coming in. Some people are coming in for a workspace for a day. Some people are an office for a day. Some people are coming in for a meeting room. Some people have been with us for 5 years and more, right? And you're able to affect their day, in something that's very important to them, which is their time, when they're at work and when they're achieving. That is something that you see immediate results on. You can see that people value it, right? And that's something that they get in the way of feedback, and the way that I get in feedback and that we share with each other. It really is something where it's the opposite of a thankless job. Let's say that, to give just a small example, my father works in property management, and it always talks about no one ever calls to say, what, hey, the toilets are working great. Just wanted to let you know, right? And and the heat's great and that sort of thing. It's kind of a thankless job. People just call you when things are going wrong. When working at IQ is the exact opposite of that. We have so many opportunities to create these wow moments, to create these connections with our members that are really meaningful, that give you almost immediate feedback, right? Constantly, every single day. And so when you come into the office on Monday, that you're going to see these people, you're going to talk to them about what's going on the weekend. It's these are friends. These are people that you care about. These are people that you want to spend time with, right? And when you have an infrastructure around you that allows you to create this great environment for them, it becomes very meaningful, and it becomes exciting. And it's something that everybody gathers around, that purpose. And so this is what our on-site staff do. And what I do is I support them. I support a team of head office that supports them. That's really what it comes down to, because we're all going for that same goal, right? So very much we talk about it, we live it, every single day. And that really is what is the purpose and what and it really is what drives people and what aligns people in a company.
This has been a great conversation. I love talking to you about the origins of IQ Offices. Where can our audience go to learn more about you and IQ Offices?
Yeah, so IQ Offices is iqoffices.com. Just go to the website and you can see, all about us and our location and what it is that we do and what it is we offer. I'm on LinkedIn, so just look me up on LinkedIn, Kane_Willmott after LinkedIn, and that'll get my profile. And we'd love to have any of the listeners reach out and and help in any way we can.
I really appreciate you taking the time, Kane, out of your busy day to share your experiences with our listeners.
It's my pleasure, Craig. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for.
This has been Startup Talk, Toronto's startup podcast. For more exclusive content, the episode vault, and to be part of TorontoStarts community, visit TorontoStarts.com. Get your name on the newsletter mailing list and check out our upcoming events. For more episodes, subscribe now. And please recognize the time and work behind the scenes put into connecting you with the biggest visionaries, entrepreneurs, and innovators in Toronto by leaving a 5-star review. Join us for more next episode from Toronto's most active entrepreneur and startup community on Startup Talk.